So... Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with the news Cartridge for Friday, July 7th, 2017. Today starts off, unfortunately, with some sad news, as PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, the game its developers don't want people calling PUBG, has had its full release delayed until sometime in the fourth quarter of 2017. Speaking of PUBG, data miners have done what they do and discovered a bunch of new weapons, armor, and a variety of different items that will all eventually make their way into the game. And the last little bit of sad news that I have for you today is Firefall, a first-person shooter MMO, is completely shutting down tomorrow. I played Firefall for about a day, and it felt very generic. It felt like the gunplay had no weight to it, like you were just hovering over an enemy, holding down your mouse button, rinse and repeat. I can't really say that I'm gonna miss it. Coming to Nintendo Switch is the point-and-click adventure game Thimbleweed Park, and let me know if you think point-and-click adventure games fit right into the Switch's library. In other Switch news, ARMS is getting its first DLC character in 5 days on July 12th. It introduces Max Brass, and he will be free to all owners. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare has gotten some DLC called Absolution starting today on PS4. It's coming to PC and Xbox One in the next few weeks. There's a possible leak of the setting of the next World of Warcraft expansion due to a scroll appearing on a set of armor. Here's a close-up of the map, and let me know what you think this may be in the comment section down below. It was only a matter of time, and now PS4 games are going to be on PlayStation Now in a few weeks, meaning you can play them on your PC. The rumors are true. Steam is going to be getting a visual overhaul to its UI, and while there is no release date, it's suspected the change is coming very soon. Also coming soon is a fun feature that Steam has. Xbox One gamers will soon have the ability to gift games to their friends. As someone who has bought a ton of games for friends, trust me, this is a great thing for both Microsoft and gamers. Up next, while I was on vacation, Paradox Interactive had a little incident where they raised prices on their games, much to the dismay of their community. They've rescinded that price hike everywhere but the US, and in order to compensate, they are offering a free game or DLC to anyone who bought their games between July 17th and yesterday, July 6th. The available titles can be seen on your screen right now. This next one is just blood boiling, and I know at some point I am going to get loud, so I will do my best to keep calm. On May 31st, a man was in a hotel where he had noticed a door had not fully closed. After scoping it out for a few minutes, he had entered the room and stole a Nintendo Switch along with some cash and credit cards. This particular Switch belonged to a 6-year-old boy who was getting ready for surgery. So if anybody knows who this piece of human garbage is, please call the authorities so we can get this kid his Switch back. I can't believe this piece of shit. Not only did he steal, he stole from a child, and on top of that all, he stole from a sick child. So fuck this guy. And that brings us to what I thought was going to be our main topic today surrounding Friday the 13th, the game. Trust me, I don't want it to be what it is either, but things have happened. It seems as though this week is packed with drama of people acting badly. This is the way this story goes. Some people were playing Friday the 13th when someone who was a counselor was helping Jason. For those who aren't aware, this game is Jason versus the counselors, and having them help each other is kind of the opposite of the point of the game. From there, one of the players who was playing a counselor got angry and started name-calling, and then the other players claimed that they knew the developer and were going to get that player banned. So the next day, he was banned. This person then took to Steam to post a review explaining the incident, and a developer responded. They claim this person was banned for sexual harassment, including of a 12-year-old, and would be flagging the review for Valve to look over. This has caught the developer, known as the Praetorian, some flack because they defended a 12-year-old playing a horror game and didn't seem to care that they were cheating. Personally, I think the issue of a 12-year-old playing a horror game is up to the parents, and as long as they know and approve, then I'm not going to tell people how to raise their kids. However, if someone is cheating and breaking the rules, then that is not excused when other people break rules. From there, it seemed anyone who disagreed on Reddit was banned, causing quite the stir in the community. So let me know who you agree with or how you would handle this situation in the comment section down below. So that brings us to our actual main topic today, which is once again Alex Mauer, but thankfully there are some positives. It appears as though Mauer has reversed her DMCA claims and has had somewhat of a change of mind, though not a change of heart. As I was writing the previous story for today's episode, Mauer emailed Musical Antihero, which you should totally go check him out, he's awesome. There's a link to his channel in the description down below, stating that she reversed the claims and had only made them because she felt violated by Imagos Softworks. She also does not understand how anyone could show documents like a birth certificate or a social security card, such as Sid Alpha has done. The answer to that is fair use, so long as it's used for commentary, news reporting, educational purposes, or critique. She claims she still doesn't think she is wrong by exercising her copyright the way she has, and has only done so to, quote, get everyone to stop intentionally trying to hurt her. Quite frankly, I am tired of talking about this person, not because the story isn't interesting, but because they refuse to listen to reason and only want to listen to those who continue to harass. I was personally able to ask Mr. Leonard French directly today about Mauer's claims of fair use not applying because the copyright was in dispute, and he agreed with me that it was utter nonsense. Alex's Twitter account went down, and then once again, it came back up. There is no telling if this is truly over, because Mauer has gone back on things she said in the past, and still doesn't seem to think that she's in the wrong. Hopefully this story is done, and once again, unless there are any more further developments, I will not be mentioning it. But of course it's not, because just before filming, Sid Alpha tweeted that she is now trying to sue him, so this story will just flop onward much like a fish out of water. If you have anything else that you would like to add, I guess let me know in the comment section down below. Before we do game releases, I just want to let everyone know that Sunday marks 2 years of News Cartridge. I did not believe that I would be this far out, this long into my YouTube career. I didn't think I'd have this many subs, this many views, nothing. Thank you so much, everyone, for your outpouring of love and support. I cannot believe how fast the channel is growing. Alright, so once again, it's time for Monday's game releases, because I'm off for the next 2 days, because I gotta take some time off and de-stress from all this bullshit. It's really tiring. It's really stressful. For PC, Radioactive, Thomaz, Fantasy Mosaics 16, 6 Colors in Wonderland, Against the Gradient, Labyrinth Escape, Steampunk Action Battle Simulator, Dawn of the Killer Zombies, Gorn, Trophy Fishing 2, Still Not Dead, Viral EX, Antihero, Flight Unlimited 2K18, Just One Line, Fire Pro Wrestling World, and Fly Simulator. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you on Monday. And my cat Schrodinger went missing. We don't know if she's dead or alive. Okay, so before people start writing in, blah, 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 your cat, I hope everything's okay. I don't actually own a cat. They're jokes. Anything I do at the very end, that's a joke. I don't mean it ever. I don't ever mean it, ever. I don't have a cat. We don't. Okay. So this Alex Mauer thing it doesn't seem to be over. I don't want to talk about her anymore. I'm just, but she's doing things and relevant things at this point. She's now threatening to do all the DMCAs over again. I mean, I had to take a 10-minute break because my camera overheated right before the end card, or right before the game releases and stuff. So this is during filming, and right before filming all that, I said that she'd stop doing this. Then while filming, she decided that people are still bullying her. She reversed the DMCAs, and within an hour, she says people are still bullying her, so she's threatening to do all the DMCAs again. She also blocked me. Ha 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 ha! You can't threaten me with a good time. Oh Jesus, really? First of all, Alex, if you're watching, incognito mode exists. I could just go incognito mode and see your tweets. People are tweeting everything you tweet anyway. Doesn't really affect me. So, yeah, cool. I don't know why you blocked me. I haven't said anything directly to you all day. Or is that the problem? Is that the problem? That I'm no longer your soapbox, that I'm no longer your speaker, that I'm no longer somebody who's willing to just put stuff out there. I'm not willing to do that. I'm only willing to cover actions, not you at this point. I don't care about you, the person. I care about you, the actions that you are doing. Okay? A lot of people she thinks that people are hating on her because of who she is. No! I can give a fuck less who you are, what you are. I care what you do. Okay? Jeez. I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to do this show because I love the show. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this with Alex anymore. She can't have her rights be taken away from her, the right to DMCA, because then she could, not be able to DMCA legitimate claims. She may from what I talked to with Leonard French, and I'm pretty sure this will be okay to share, is that she may end up with a court order that anytime she does want a DMCA, she'll have to have an attorney sign onto it. And if she can't find an attorney to sign onto it, then she won't be able to file a DMCA anymore. If an attorney looks over the DMCA and goes, okay, yes, they are in violation, then they'll take it on, and then she'll be able to file the DMCA. And I mean, I think that would work out a lot better than just her being to file willy-nilly, because she's dangling it in front of people's face. Oh, I'm gonna DMCA you. I'm gonna DMCA you. I'm gonna DMCA you. Ah. She was also making fun of me because real journalists have forms they fill out and all this stuff. In regards to the emails that I had showed her before, first of all, that's fair use, okay? I'm news reporting on a relevant topic, okay? You should have known that, first of all. But they're not oh god, this is so frustrating. I lost my train of thought. This is so frustrating. I don't want to do this anymore. So if things happen over the weekend, you'll find out about it on Monday. If nothing relevant happens, look forward to just regular shows, okay, everybody? Just look forward to regular shows. Today was going to be a regular show. We're just going to talk about Friday the 13th bullcrap, because that's actually fairly interesting. They let a minor, they let a 12-year-old play a horror game, and they were cheating, and only the person who was making, calling, I guess, name calling. They admit they were name calling, and they admit they didn't handle the situation the best, but does that deserve a permanent ban and called sexual harassment? I don't think so. I think that's a much more interesting topic. Don't you guys think? Social media links are over here, everybody. Please go check them out. They're in the top of the description down below, along with Musical Anti-Heroes channel. Please go check him out. He's a wonderful guy. I think we're going to be doing some podcasts soon. Hopefully next Thursday he'll have me on, and I'll be on another podcast. Yay! Click over here to sub to my wonderful channel. We are over 1,200 subs. Thank you everybody for doing that. And 2 years old on Sunday. Click over here to view yesterday's episode where we talked about where I said I wasn't going to mention her name ever again. Bye! Play some games.